What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about this Draya Jalen Green situation. Now, Jalen Green is getting called out on social media as well as Draya. People are saying that what Draya has done is predatory behavior, and if a male would have even thought about exhibiting this sort of game where they're trying to get a young female that's in her early 20s and they're nearly 40, it would have been frowned upon by the masses. Well, this is exactly what we seen Draya do, and just like a year or two ago, we had the same conversation with PJ Washington and Brittany Renner. You know what I'm saying? So these guys are around these females, and you know they're seeing them at all the parties and wherever they may go out, and they end up hooking up. And Ryan Clark recently on the Pivot brought up a good point that a lot of young kids see these girls, they have fetishes for them. And then they're like, in their mind, they're like, if they ever get the opportunity, they're going to do this, that, and the third. And the opportunity actually presents itself with the circles they're in. And so now they're faced with it. But, you know, the wild thing is they're getting these girls pregnant, man. And, you know, they're going to have to deal with them for the long haul. Yeah, it's a fetish and it's someone you had a crush on, but you're going to have to deal with them on the day-to-day. And I'm not passing judgment, just thinking about, you know, where your mind could be at 18, 19, 20, 21, you know, but based off what Draya has said, you know, even in some interviews and at different times, Jalen Green, you know, if he's looking for some sort of long-term commitment or monogamy, she made it abundantly clear she's not even, you know, seeking that right now. So without further ado, we're going to listen to what Draya had to say recently, and we're going to listen to Ryan Clark, because Ryan Clark was getting some backlash about the comments that he made that I'm going to share with you, but let's check it out.
Do you want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person you're
I don't
dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids, and
Yeah.
I feel like at this point in my life, right?
Yeah.
The relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on, because
Right.
I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid, and like let's just see.
Really? So you would
I'm
do
very
that?
like free spirit. I'm very open and just.
People have certain fantasies too, right?
That's
Men
what I'm
have
talking
certain
about.
fantasies as
Yep.
well. We don't necessarily age out of those things, you know. Growing up, like I remember the first time I watched Weird Science and saw Kelly LeBrock walk out of the little machine in a cutoff tee and some underwear. I was like, oh, this is what it's like, right? When Vanity popped out of the waters of, it wasn't Lake Minnetonka, but that's what Prince said she needed to cleanse herself. When she popped out of there with no top, I was like, man, that's what I want when I get older. And you have to think that some people may look at Draya and Michele the same way. I think the craziest part to me is the fascination that everybody has with it.
Yeah.
Where we've seen men have a type for so long. I mentioned Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, he always likes younger women, model-esque women. And as he gets older, they seem to get younger. We just watched Al Pacino and Robert De Niro have babies at 80 years old.
Bro, I don't
right?
know.
Basically,
I don't know you can make a baby at 80.
Exactly, but I'm saying, but he had to have a younger woman to do that, and like people and men will big up those dudes, right? You'll dap them off, like I see you, bro. And so in Draya's situation and Jalen's, it's like that's what they like, and I feel like if two consenting adults make a choice, because that's what relationships are, we just talked about that, make a choice to be with each other, let them people be with each other. And the other piece is this: folks who don't have sometimes don't understand. And it's a lot of don't haves. Folks who don't have money don't understand the circles in which people with money run in. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez seems like she's dating all of these famous people because she's only around famous freaking people. Yeah. And then when she dates her backup dancer, people try to tell her she don't love herself. No, the only reason he's even around is because he is the backup dancer. That's how he got into proximity for her to shoot her shot, because you know he ain't shoot it at her.
Yeah.
Right? And so I think that like when you see people dating, we have to remember this. Everybody wants to label Draya Michele a certain way because her dating life has been public, her sexual life has been public, and they want to pass judgments and criticisms on them. I just want everybody to know there's somebody that has also had sex with that many broke men. And so we can't judge people based on what we see in the fascination with celebrities. Adults do what adults do. They date, sometimes they fall in love, but all of them have sex. That's what's going on. So to me, man, let the people be them. If they are happy in their relationship, they're happy. If they like it, I love it.
Young men run.
Run away, run to it.
So today I seen Ryan Clark posted on his Twitter, just because I don't pass judgment and condemn doesn't mean I would make the same decision. Then he got a response. You way off on this one. If this was my son, I'm pulling up on Draya with my crew. Not happening on my watch, period. And so Ryan Clark responded to that and he said, I never spoke about what I'd advise my son, simply people's fascination with judging something that isn't their relationship. I'm a man, so I'm certainly never pulling up on any woman with a crew, but I have and would advise my son differently. Jalen Green isn't my child. So what Ryan Clark was speaking on was just the general nature of people running in these circles. I think Jalen Green, he's you just don't want to fall in a long line of baby daddies, man. And this is what you seeing a lot of these guys out here doing. We just recently seen the Diggs kid do the same thing. PJ Washington got another IG model type girl pregnant. We saw what Zion Williamson's going through. And I know these guys are with these girls. They're convenient. They're in your face. They're in these circles. They're at these parties. They tend to pop up wherever you're going with the wealthy people. And anytime you lay down with somebody, this is an outcome. Again, I'm not judging anyone. I know it's possible that it could go down and you could be trying to fight it and you just may not be there at this point. But people like Draya, that first clip I showed you where she said that she wants another child, but that is kind of what she's looking for. Now, if that's what Jalen Green looking for, hey, that's what that is. But I feel like at 22, that the children don't necessarily want that. A lot of times children want both of their parents in the house. But one thing I don't like, and this is just me personally, I don't like people just having babies and just so they can show on the internet and get likes. Oh, that's a cute picture. Oh, look at that cute baby. And just have the child is just, it's almost like it's something to make them feel good on social media sometimes, and I ain't even coming at her mothering skills, but I'm noticing a lot of people will have babies without the intent of having a family. And, they ain't how it's intended to be. You know what I'm saying? So Jalen Green, I mean, he's a grown man. He made a bad decision, in my opinion, to get her pregnant. Just like PJ Washington made a bad decision to get Brittany Renner pregnant. But these girls are telling you exactly who, or these women, let me stop calling them girls. They older than me or right around my age. But they are, they're telling you who they are. So that about them I can respect. They're not even reeling guys in line about who they are as people. They just are who they are, period. So yeah, man, as far as what Ryan Clark said, though, he wouldn't advise his son to do that. That's good to hear. You have to watch. When you're a high profile athlete, you got to watch these type of people, because now you've become a source of income for at least the next 18 years, And I know Draya's doing well and she has her own money, but, your child support will come out to support the child, and that will be used, however she want to use it. And so now you don't put yourself in that. We saw what happened with Ant-Man, You know, the thing that came out on the line where he was telling old girl to get rid of it, and that's bad too. You know what I'm saying? That's bad to have that out there too. Just texting in the open and not even having an NDA or nothing like that where she could just go run and put it online. These guys got to be more careful in the social media era. But, you know, looking at Jalen Green, I mean, his summer started off with him and his homeboy Josh Christopher doing something wild on the bed, playing in the way you should never play with a guy. And now it is, you know, so. But the thing is, he's thriving as a player right now under Ime Udoka. You know, he just got Player of the Week, I believe. So hopefully, man, he can continue to focus on his career. But she's going to be in his pocket, you know, for the next 18 years. And that's the only way I could ever see these type of situations. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Let me know what you guys think. Add some input to what I threw in there, guys. I want to hear all your perspectives. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.
Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down.
I'm not going to take it down.
Skip, 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 skip.